Hey, what is up YouTube? Andrew Rooney here, full-time drummer and drum teacher based right here in Auckland, New Zealand. We are back with a PayPal request for friend of the show and long-time supporter of the channel, Mike Gehrman. Gonna get straight to the message. Hey Andrew, here is something that I know you'll appreciate. The song perfectly melds the Tony Martin era of Black Sabbath, hey? I don't even plan this, with the first 1970 album, all that, right? This song perfectly melds the Tony Martin era of Black Sabbath with the first 1970 album and eponymous, Mike, these words are too big for me, hippopotamus, snuffleupagus song of Black Sabbath in a great way. It's like hearing a modernized, reconceived update from 1970 and 1987. Of particular interest to you may be the comparison between drummer Eric Singer, who I think plays and sounds a lot like Cozy Powell, and Bill Ward playing in the huge spaces provided in this classic great song from the creative riff machine genius of Tony Iommi. Also note the fantastic, criminally underrated vocals of Tony Martin, who is my personal favorite Black Sabbath singer. As always, the great riffs of Iommi always lead me to say that Black Sabbath was always whatever Tony Iommi said it was. Ozzy said he was the band really. We were all part of the band, but he was the most irreplaceable one out of all of us. I would agree with that. Yeah. Also, he said, people will say to me, why did you always sing on the side of the stage? I don't know. I don't know. He says, it's just fear, I suppose, because Tony, he's one of the few people who could walk into this room right now and I would feel intimidated. He intimidates the out of me and he knows it. The song is Eternal Idol, which features a statue on the cover by Rodin of the same name. All right, it's a lot of info. We're going to get straight to it, guys. Original video link, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Of course, check out the original video without a bald Kiwi talking all over it. With that said, it's time to check it out. There's a little bit of a hiss there, a little bit of a noise floor. Hold on, what era was this again? 87? Tell me you're not hearing Soundgarden in this. Now people are going to say, these guys were before Soundgarden. I know they're before Soundgarden. I'm saying the influence is so obvious to me. The tempo, even the guitar sound. To hear Chris Cornell sing after that intro would not be a shock at all. It would fit perfectly. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Anyway, let's keep it going. I really, really like the whole flavor of this. This part, not Soundgarden. Especially the keys.
No one said it had to be this way. Why are we the victims of their final word? Dying world is killing us so slowly. I believe no God may save us now. Can you see what I see? Sinners, say your prayers tonight. The judgment day is here.
love it. Vocals are crazy.
Child of tomorrow will die.
The chorus, Soundgarden. This part, not at all.
Jesus, our questions never seems to hear. Dying for the answers may be. Price we pay to find a key to our lives. Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Who's this God? Tell me there's no God above.
That tempo, man. Makes it heavier. Oh, I don't want this to end.
We choose what Lord deep within our souls. He's not one thing. Ooh, we are His Spirit. We could save this world from destruction. Can you see what I see? Can you hear me cry? Oh God, can you help me now? Take my hand. Oh God. You and I are victims of their world. As the masters of power try to poison our world. Greed, money taking all our souls. Just mechanical brains. Politicians don't know. They just don't know.
How can it be this good? Oh, we're fading out, okay. So yeah, look, I mean, it is Black Sabbath, obviously. Tony Iommi, the only original member there. Eric Singer, Tony Martin, this guy Tony Martin, oh my god. And Bob Daisley on bass. So this was 1987. Sorry for all the Soundgarden talk, but I'm a huge Soundgarden fan. I just want to check, when was Louder Than Love? Okay, 1989. Now, If you're not familiar with Soundgarden, if you're a huge Black Sabbath fan, you're not familiar with Soundgarden, check out Louder Than Love, released 2 years after this. I'll just leave it there. See what you think. Look, you can run a pretty fine line with this type of commentary. I want to give a critique. Mike Gammon, we're good friends. We talk back and forth a lot. I want to keep it real. I want to be honest. The song was crying out for some open hi-hat or crash ride. We had a lot of very dry, glassy tap, like tip of the stick on the ride. It was a really interesting decision to go with that sound, because the riffs are so dark and heavy, and the vocal stuff is the vocal, like the whole vibe of it for me was crying out for a washy drum sound, like a big, dirty, washy drum sound, but we got a really clean, crisp drum sound. Really interesting production choice there. Now, I don't even know if that would be Eric Singer's decision. I would say probably not. Let's just have a quick look here at who produced the album. Jeff Glicksman, Vic Coppersmith Heaven, Chris Tangzarides. It really sounds to me like a production decision to keep things clean as opposed to washy and dirty. Interesting. I'll leave that there. I'll be curious to know your thoughts. Do not mistake this for a critique of the drumming or the drummer. Not at all. Look, it's also almost 40 years ago, so there would have been certain things that were happening in the scene, and yeah, I mean, I'll leave it there. It's just my 2025 ears would have preferred to have heard like probably a darker, washier palette. Again, leave it there. Leave it, Andrew. Just drop it, let it go. Again, those Tony Iommi guitar riffs, he never misses. Never ever misses. Guitaring just phenomenal, and it is the sound of Black Sabbath. I think it is the sound, isn't it? Vocals, oh my god. I forget about Tony Martin. I'm gonna have a quick look here just to reacquaint myself. It's phenomenal. Anthony Philip Harford, better known by stage name Tony Martin, is an English heavy metal vocalist, best known for his time fronting Black Sabbath, initially from 87 to 91, again 93, 97. Second longest serving vocalist after Ozzy. And he's been involved in a couple of other projects that to me don't seem overly well known. I could be wrong, hit me in the comments. M3, Misha Calvin, The Cage, Guintini Project, and Phenomena. None of those sound familiar to me at all, but the singing is absolutely mind-blowing. I don't say that lightly. Mind-blowing. Incredible vocals. He takes it to places where you want it to go, right? For comparison, we've had a lot of Iron Maiden songs on the channel. Bruce Dickinson is an absolutely incredible vocalist. Like, one of the greats of all time. He's on that Mount Rushmore of, metal vocals. Personally, I prefer Tony Martin. I know that's going to trigger a lot of people on the channel. I'm going to get a lot of hate.
How dare you say that about Bruce Dickinson?
Just personal taste, I actually prefer Tony Martin. Incredible. Just singing, the tone of a singer, the note choices, just the timbre, the quality of the voice. Different things are going to appeal to different people. This, he just hits me right there. Interesting. Here it says he also plays guitar, bass, drums, violin, keyboards, harmonica, bagpipes, and panpipes. Wow, multi-talented singer for sure. Drum-wise, not a lot of standout stuff. Some big great fills. The tempo and the timing, fantastic. Definitely no complaints, but just basically just doing the job in the pocket. And it did feel at least a little bit restrained. Again, probably a production choice and possibly Tony Iommi, holding the reins on all that kind of stuff. No complaints. Everything was great. It's the type of song where I actually do want to jump on the drums and play along with it. It's just had that tempo and grind, and yeah, so good. Mike Gehrman, thank you for your continued support on the channel and this awesome pick. Add it to the ever-growing and evolving Black Sabbath playlist. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, original video link, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Of course, go along and support the artist. If you are enjoying my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment. It all helps me out. If you out there have a direct reaction request that you definitely want to guarantee gets on this channel, you can do so by supporting the channel and hitting that PayPal button. I do also have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month, and through that you get access to the blocked videos. And remember, you out there as a subscriber of my channel, you get access to a full and free 30-day trial over at Drumeo. Go and check if it's going to be a good fit for you and your musical education. And spoiler alert, it will be. Tell them I sent you. For my North American viewers, go check out the latest deals over at Sweetwater on my link. And for my European subscribers, go check out all my favorite gear selections over at Thomann. Until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao. Oh, you're still watching? You should subscribe.
Where's the subscribe button?
On the left, is it left or right?
No, isn't it the right?
Top left. On the right's got the video and the playlist.
Yeah, come on, man, subscribe. Don't be a dick.
And then Drumeo too. Drumeo down the left, bottom left. You should do it. You should do that. It's good. And then on the right, videos you might like, playlist.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.